Walter always said that giving a nosy neighbor a clipboard turns them into a tyrant. But nobody expected that tyrant to scale our backyard fence at midnight, armed with a flashlight and muttering about unapproved rose bushes. I was munching leftover tacos in the kitchen when I saw her, Karen Voss, head of the Pineview HOA patrol, vaulting our 6-foot fence like a wannabe spy with bad knees, landing in our tulip bed with a thud. Pineview Lane was a suburban prison. Lawns were manicured, shutters painted sage green, and driveways scrubbed weekly. Deviate, and the HOA slapped a fine on your doorstep like it was a mob hit. I thought this was normal until Walter Hayes, my grandpa, moved in after Nana's passing. He was a human wrecking ball in a cardigan, clashing with Pineview's sterile perfection. Within weeks, he racked up violations, a windmill statue, a teal shed, and my favorite, calling Karen a bureaucratic dictator, at an HOA meeting while double-fisting muffins. The real trouble started when Karen crossed the line. Walter installed cameras after the HOA fined us for a neighbor's hose left on our lawn. The footage was jaw-dropping. Karen, sneaking over our fence, measuring our garden gnome, and rifling through our trash like she was hunting for scandal in soda cans. Walter watched the video 5 times, his face darkening. "This isn't a game," he growled. "It's war." What followed was pure Walter case. Armed with copper wire, a car battery, and way too much duct tape, he electrified the fence, just enough to zap, not kill. Mom called him reckless. Dad hid in his study. I filmed it all for my YouTube channel, dubbing it Operation Thundergate. Walter even hung a sign. "Trespassers will be zapped." Night 1 was quiet. Night 2? A scream shattered the silence, high-pitched, undignified, like a cat stuck in a blender. We rushed outside. There was Karen, sprawled by the fence, twitching, her wig askew, smelling of singed nylon. She staggered up, screeching about lawsuits, then limped off, dialing her lawyer. By dawn, the HOA sent a letter accusing us of malicious electrification. Walter framed it above the mantel. The neighborhood buzzed. Karen went door to door, painting Walter as a menace. But support for Walter grew. Mrs. Lee sent cookies, Mr. Torres offered a cake, and folks asked for tips on defensive gardening. Then Rajesh Kumar, a lawyer with his own HOA grudges, offered to fight our case for free. The battle was on. It wasn't just about the fence anymore. Karen symbolized Pineview's suffocating control. But 2 nights after her zap, someone sabotaged the fence, wires snipped, ivy charred. Walter's confidence wavered. "This isn't nosiness," he whispered. "It's organized." The stakes skyrocketed when Walter found a tiny microphone hidden in a neighbor's birdhouse. Rajesh's tech friend traced it to HOA Security Solutions, a shadowy group recording porch conversations. Pastor Jenkins found one in his mailbox. Karen, cornered, claimed it was for community safety. Nobody bought it. Walter called a rogue meeting in the cul-de-sac, setting up a whiteboard labeled HOA, Hidden Oppression Agency. Neighbors packed the street, some with snacks, others with fury. Rajesh showed damning evidence, Karen's trespassing videos, leaked HOA emails about correcting residents, even a parrot named Chico squawking. "They're listening!" mimicking Karen's voice. The crowd roared. Karen's deputy, Darryl, mumbled about a trial program before fleeing. Pineview was unraveling. The courtroom showdown was electric. Rajesh played footage of Karen eating Walter's tomatoes off the vine. Her lawyer, a sweaty suit, called the fence a death trap. Unimpressed judge ruled Karen trespassed but fined Walter $500 and ordered the fence deactivated. It was a draw, but it felt like a victory. Karen was suspended, HOA cronies quit, and Pineview erupted in rebellion. Flamingos sprouted, mailboxes tilted, Mr. Torres named his bonsai Karen. Peace settled, but not for long. Days later, Walter found the fence wires ripped out, buried under mulch, a professional hit. That night, an anonymous note arrived. "Dismantle all modifications. HOA Phase 2 begins. Walter grinned, sketching a glitter-spraying sprinkler trap. Let's see them dodge this, he said, taping the note to his garage wall. The final blow came at a packed HOA meeting. Harold Grayson, a reclusive resident and the HOA's founder, stood up. This ends now, he declared, dissolving the HOA. Karen shrieked, but Harold was unmoved, revealing she'd sabotaged his roses years ago. Cheers erupted. Confetti flew. Pineview was free. Weeks later, lawns bloomed with chaos, giant ducks, neon fences, Chico the parrot chanting freedom. Walter rewired the fence to blare. Born to be wild. But one night, I spotted a drone, its red light blinking above our house. It vanished into the dark. Inside, Walter was sketching again. Anti-drone net, he muttered, eyes gleaming. Pineview was free, but Walter was ready for round 2. What do you think? Was Walter a hero or a menace? Should Karen have been stopped sooner, or did she deserve a second chance? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's debate who's right in this suburban showdown.